Hurricane Harvey devastated the state of Texas. 3 further superstorms are tearing through the Atlantic, leaving islands like Barbuda in rubble. Scientists say climate change has led to more extreme weather events. Floods of this nature are only supposed to hit any one place once in 500 years. Houston has had 3 in 3 years.
One of the worst hurricanes in our country's history, and guess what? We have another one coming.
So is this the beginning of a new era of apocalyptic storms? Actually, studies show hurricanes are becoming less deadly, not more. Over the last century, the average number of serious hurricanes has more than doubled, but global death rates from extreme weather have dropped by 98% since the 1920s. So what's behind this trend? First, forecasting. Hurricane Katrina killed almost 2,000 people, but since then, forecasts of a storm's path have become twice as accurate. Warnings can now be issued 12 hours earlier. Second, preparedness. In 2005, residents were given just a single day to evacuate ahead of Katrina. Thousands were trapped in gridlock as they tried to escape. For Harvey, people were told to stay in their homes or go to local shelters. Third, funding. Before Katrina, only an average of 17% of relief costs were covered by the US government. Now it is 62%. Finally, pets. In Katrina, 44% of people who refused to evacuate did so because they didn't want to leave their pets behind. Most official shelters now admit animals. So big storms are getting worse, but we're better at fighting them than ever before. What about climate change? Won't the storms just keep getting stronger? In fact, we might just have hit a turning point. 9 years ago, world leaders gave a stark warning.
There are now fewer than 50 days to set the course for the next few decades.
Since then, however, global carbon emissions have plateaued. And while some governments dither, there is now agreement across the private sector that global warming must be stopped. The price of green energy is plummeting. Solar and wind energy are now cheaper than fossil fuels in more than 30 countries. In the UK, carbon emissions are at their lowest since 1894, and even China's have stabilised. More must be done, but there is now hope that we can avoid or minimise a new age of apocalyptic storms.